Hello, K-othic here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about one of the most recent releases from CVJ. This is CVJ KES in a nutshell. It features a single dynamic driver and is the cheapest IM I've tried so far, with an incredibly low price of just $9. I want to thank the folks at CVJ, especially CVJ Love, for sending me these earphones so that I can share my opinion about them. Here, you can see the presentation and everything that comes with these IMs. I didn't make my intro as usual because this video will be mainly focused on the sound and comparison with other IMs priced above the KES to see if it is worth it. However, I wanted to tell you a bit about its build and comfort. These earphones are made of lightweight and transparent plastic, allowing you to see the driver inside. It is evident that CVJ cut cost here, as the KES feels a bit toy-like. Nevertheless, despite the budget construction, the KES is comfortable and light enough to be worn for extended periods of time. The rest of the accessories are not remarkable, but they are more than adequate for the price paid, including a cable with QDC type 2-pin connectors and 3 pairs of silicone ear tips. Moving on to the sound description, this budget-friendly CVJ model features a warm B-shaped sound profile. After testing them with various genres, I noticed that the bass is the most pronounced frequency in these earphones, offering a good amount of sub-bass and mid-bass for bass enthusiasts. However, the mid-frequencies are affected by this bass abundance, as it tends to overwhelm vocals and instruments. When the mids are not overshadowed by the bass, they present good body and a suitable timbre for their price. The bleed from the bass affects the overall instrument reproduction, making it less crisp. However, I appreciate that vocals have good distinction, particularly female vocals stand out. Also, I must point out that vocals in general come across as intimate sounding, an aspect which can be appreciated by some. Regarding the treble, I didn't find any sibilance, but it does lack air and extension, therefore losing detail retrieval. While cymbals have a good point of impact, they don't shine as much as I would like in every song. The soundstage is the aspect I least enjoyed while listening to the KES, as the three-dimensional scene feels compact and the instruments seem crowded. On the other hand, the imaging is decent with no significant issues in placing instruments and vocals. To put the most budget-friendly CVJ model to the test, I used two IMs that are considerably more expensive. Starting off with the Kiwi's Cadenza, which cost approximately 3 times the value of the KES, their sound profiles are somewhat different. The KES leans towards a V-shaped profile, while the Cadenza have a more U-shaped signature, which prevents the mid-frequencies from being as recessed. In general, the KES has a more satisfying sub-bass extension and reproduction, although the Cadenza offers better definition and control in the mid-bass. As a result, the Cadenza presents a greater sense of naturalness in the mids and retains more details. Regarding the treble, both reproduce it similarly, avoiding sibilance and having limited air, but the Cadenza still possesses better resolution. The separation of instruments, imaging, and soundstage are vastly superior in the Cadenza, but we must not forget the price difference between the KES and Cadenza, as these earphones are not direct rivals. The other IM I compared them with were the Whizzer Kylin HE10, which cost $70 and its sound signature is pretty similar. In terms of tonality, we could say that the KES is a little HE10. However, the balance achieved by the HE10 is much more correct, keeping the bass in check to give a bit more protagonism to the reproduction of vocals and instruments, along with the treble having a bit more air and detail. On the other hand, I still want to point out the pleasant sub-bass execution of the KES. It's incredible that you can get that level of bass quality at such a low price. Even though the comparisons don't leave the CVJ KES in the best spot, it's always important to remember that we're talking about earphones that cost only $9. I rank them with 3.5 stars, as for just $10 more you can get better options. However, if you're looking for a fun-sounding IM and you're in a very tight budget, the CVJ KS could be a suitable option for you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you very much for staying until the end. As always, in the description you can find my in-depth review of the CVJ KES. Till the next one, see ya!